And we're still a year away from the elections, but candidates are still doing all they can to sway voters. And that includes making stops across the country. Our very own ABC 6 News reporter Megan Stewart caught up with Senator Rand Paul today at the Rochester Eagles Club.
An energetic crowd greeted Senator Rand Paul in Rochester Monday night. A crowd in which Paul believes he is gaining some traction.
We can have a Republican win in Minnesota, which has been an unusual thing and probably hasn't happened in a while. And I think I'm the kind of Republican that is just different enough to actually win in Minnesota.
Paul touched on his plans to lower the national debt by decreasing federal spending, including in the Department of Defense, and also imposing term limits on legislators.
He actually wants to cut spending and conserve money. I think he's the best choice right now.
Paul also brought up topics like the right to a trial by jury that took some by surprise.
I also believe in your civil liberties. I believe that the Fourth Amendment, which says the government can't come into your house without a warrant, is pretty important. I think that the government shouldn't be able to collect all your phone records all the time with a generalized warrant. Many Republicans disagree with me.
He touched on some issues that I wouldn't have expected, especially from Republican campaigning in the upper Midwest.
Paul does trail in the polls, but he made it clear he won't be dropping out of the presidential race anytime soon.
I have a lot of things that would attract independents, whereas most other Republicans that are just sort of the cookie-cutter Republican probably don't have much chance in Minnesota, but I think I do.
Megan Stewart, ABC 6 News.
Rochester was Senator Paul's third stop in Minnesota today. He also made visits to Minneapolis and Duluth.